of you may also have our Miracle Set. And this is what those look like in your packets. So I'll kind of walk you through it, but we're going to go ahead and obviously get started with our cleanser. So people are always like, do I mix with water? Like they don't want to break the rules. Y'all, it really is that simple. Like Mary Kay, we're all about simplicity, but getting the most for what you can. So I promise this is so easy, like my 6-year-old could do it. But she doesn't because these is mama's products, okay? So go ahead and get out your cleanser. So that's the first one in your packet. If you have full-size products, this is our Miracle Cleanser. This is our foaming cleanser. And those of you that like, if you can, as you can, just make sure you mute so that we're not, hearing the background noise. My cat, you'll probably see him, but I hope he doesn't make noise. And go ahead and get started washing your face right now, and I'll just kind of welcome you while we get that started, but you're just going to go ahead and cleanse. Our Volufarm Foaming Cleanser is so fantastic. As a dry skin girl, it felt like I put lotion on my face. And if you've ever used a cleanser and it left your face feeling tight afterwards, that is not the vibe, ladies. Okay. Oh my gosh, Shelby's right. A little goes a long way. Like I always tell people put a dime sized and they're like, she tripping. That is not going to be enough. And you look like Santa Claus. The foam cleanser goes a long way. Okay. So no matter what, a dime size really will work. I pinky promise. But go ahead and be washing your face. And so again, if you've used a cleanser that makes your face feel really tight, that is not good. It's actually aging you. So you'll notice with all of our cleansers, whether you're using the Miracle Set, oh my gosh, the Time Was Miracle Set or the Repair Set, you're going to love your cleanser. And it's really going to help to get you started. And I promise you're never going to want to go back to whatever cleanser you are using. So we're ruining you officially for everything else. So go ahead and start that. And then once you've washed your face, you can kind of pat dry. Now, you have several things in your packet and we're going to kind of talk you through them, and I'm going to try to screen share in a little bit just to kind of show you like this is what that product looks like, this is what it does, give you some before and afters, because in Mary Kay we're all about trying before you buy, which is why you've got this free session. And let me just make this clear for you. Whoever invited you to this, girl, she loves you. Because I don't know when the last time you had a hydrofacial was at a med spa, but it ain't free. It is not free. And so this packet would be worth, if you were going to a med spa, you could pay, anywhere from $150 to like $300 for it. But these products are so incredible and you're going to have such a good time tonight. So just know whoever invited you to this, whether it was, one of us on the screen or it was your Mary Kay consultant and she's on this Zoom too, just know she loves you because she wanted you to treat yourself. And I know for a lot of us, we really pray about who we invite to these things. And so, the Lord knew that you needed it tonight. So I hope that it is a luxurious spa night that you deserve. Okay, so your face should be clean at this point and just go ahead and pat it dry. The next thing in your packet you're going to get out is your charcoal mask. Okay, so while you're kind of opening that up, I'm going to go ahead and screen share and see if I can get this up for you guys because, oh my gosh, our charcoal mask is, let me see. I'm struggling. I can't multitask. Let me see if I can even find it, but I can't move myself. My own self is in my way. Sorry, Pam. Don't judge me. I'm doing my best. Bless her heart, y'all.
No
That's what we
hush, you're
say,
doing
right?
great.
In the South, that's what we say, bless her heart. So this is what you're going to kind of need. This is the outline of what we will be doing with you guys throughout this session. So if you come in and out, we know internet is sketchy, things happen. Just know we can always go back to this and you can see what the order is and your girl can send this to you afterwards because we will be getting you a link with the order of application once the Zoom ends, okay? So again, on one side, you can see resetting the pace of visible aging. That's the Time-Wise Miracle Set. And on one side, we have our advanced age defying. Most of you are probably using that one, but we're going to walk you through both just in case. So you've already cleansed. And now look at this, y'all. There's no peeling off. If you've ever used a charcoal mask, and you can see we have that mask applicator. Pam always likes to say it's the color of her pink Cadillac. It's the color of mine too. They're just still making mine, right now. So you're going to put this charcoal mask. You can put it all over in a thin layer, but especially in your T-zone. And when I say T-zone, truly just draw a T across the middle of your face. That's where you're often the oiliest. But look at this, the before and after of her skin, even just the brightness, the navy bean extract, the honeysuckle rosemary, even the clay and the bentonite that is in this, it brightens the surface of your skin while it does that deep activated charcoal action beneath the surface. So as this goes on and it dries, you will start to see it change color, and we will talk a little bit about what that looks like and what that means. Okay. So let me get this, there we go, get you back to my face. Okay, so for this charcoal mask, oh my gosh, it's one of our absolute favorites for multiple reasons. But if you are an oily girl, now maybe not right as you're putting it on your face because you'll have icky fingers, but once it's on your face and your fingers are free, okay, tell us in the comments, are you an oily combo girl? Are you more a normal dry girl? Because I myself am normal dry. And so for me, I was like, oh, I don't know if I need a charcoal mask. Well, let me tell you, your pores can hold up to 7 years of debris. Ugh. So if you are that person that maybe you woke up and one day you looked 29 and then the next day you looked 59 and you're like, what happened, right? Your face, it probably got tired of holding all that gunk. 7 years. Oh my gosh. So you do need this detox, this deep cleanse. I do it about once a week. I usually have my own little Hydrasession on Saturdays. Some of my church choir ladies are in this Zoom right now, so they know. But on Sundays, that is whenever I try to be my absolute best self for the Lord. So on Saturday nights, I do all of my Hydrasession, the detox mask, and I do our facial peel that we'll talk to you about later. But tell us in the comments, what is your skin type like? Because if you're an oily combo girl, you have been missing this in your life and you didn't know, but now you know, because what it's going to do is pull all that oil and gunk and dirt. It even works on bug bites. So if you have littles or grandkids or kids, or maybe you're the cool aunt and everybody comes to your house, but they also get into those ant beds, like my kid found every single one on our 7-acre property. It works on that too, because it's pulling the bacteria, absolutely pulling it out. And so as this starts to dry on your face, will start to feel tight. But as we said at the beginning, this is not one that you're going to peel off, because that actually damages the barriers on the top of your skin, those first couple of dermis layers. But this is just going to wipe right off with warm water. But here's what I want you to think. Now, right now, smell that smell, feel that cool feel, and this feeling where you're just like relaxing and you're getting to try something that's just for you. I want you to think this. Who in my life would I love? I mean, love to bless with this same experience. Who in your life would you just be like, oh my gosh, she absolutely deserves to have this me time. She deserves to pamper herself and she doesn't take the time to do that. All of those things. Think of those people, and I want you to text them to your consultant. Okay, so you may be thinking like, my mom would love this, my sister would love this, my auntie, my cousin, whoever. And I want you to message that to her, because she is not going to be a pink stalker. I swear. She is just going to message them and say, hey, your friend Carrie Beth was on a hydrofacial session with me the other day, and she got to choose some of her favorite people to gift this pamper packet to, and she chose you. So can I send you one for free to try from home? Oh my gosh, who's not going to say yes to that? Like, yes, absolutely, they want to do that. So I'm going to put this up, and I just want you guys to think of who those people are, who they might be. And again, you are going to message your Mary Kay girl that invited you. Right now, if you don't like have their numbers off the top of your head, or you don't want to look through your phone or whatever, that's fine. Okay, but I'm going to give you a few seconds to just think of their names, and you're just going to text them to her. Now, we told you, or your Mary Kay girl told you, that we're giving away prizes tonight. Did y'all know that? Not only do you get the free pamper experience, but you get prizes. So When you're finished texting her the names of people that you would like to gift one of these to, you're going to type in the chat back on our Zoom, you're going to type done. Okay. Now, we always say this too, because Mary Kay is faith first, family second, career third. So we do be talking about Jesus in our Mary Kay meetings, y'all. So just putting that out there. But Jesus knows if you don't text your Mary Kay girl and then you type done in the chat. Okay. So whatever you do is between you and Jesus. Okay. But you're going to text her. Even if you're like, oh my gosh, I'm racking my brain and I'm just like frozen, because sometimes our brains do that, especially at the end of the day. Just text her and say, I know this is only one name, but I swear I know some more. I just like the charcoal mask. I'm just overwhelmed by its goodness. Okay. And I can't think right now, but I will think. And I'm going to give you some names because I know my girlfriends would love this. Okay. So text her a few names. You can get her the numbers later and she'll get back to you and ask for their addresses and all of that. But just text her a few names and then come back to the chat and click done. So once you do that, and then I want you to take a second and look at your face. Now, thank you, Buster, for doing us a solid, because none of your faces are probably going to look quite like his. Pam, I think I'm right about saying that Buster has since gone on to be with Jesus, right? So
He has. Yes.
he he is with the Lord, but his nose lives on for us in the Mary Kay world, because look at that. Is that amazing or what? You can see just the difference in his skin, but also in the pores and everything that came out of them. So you can be drying your face and kind of looking at this and just see. I love Pam. You know, if we had infinite amounts of money, we would totally send y'all all a cute little fan. But I love whenever I'm doing my mask and I want to move on, I have this little Mary Kay fan that I use. And I put it on and I'm like, okay, I love Mary Kay, and I'm just going to go ahead and get that mask dry, right? So I can see the transformation. So look at your face and just, oh my gosh, what is it pulling out? If you see the darker spots, it's pulling oil. If you see anything that's bright white, it is pulling bacteria. So think of that like a bug biter, like maybe a pimple or something that's kind of creeping up. You can also use this mask to spot treat. So if you have something that pops up and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm leading worship with amazing choir ladies on tomorrow and I don't want this to be on my face, you can put that on just that spot and let it sit overnight, and that clay will work and the activated charcoal will work to pull the impurities from your skin. Okay. How stinking great is that? So I'm going to pass it now over to Pam while you take a warm washcloth and go ahead. I like to dip mine in like warm, like super warm water, and then just lay it on my face and push it and then wipe it up. You never want to drag your skin down. And then just wipe it up to get all of that off. And it feels very much more like I'm at a real spa instead of locked in the bathroom away from my kids. Okay, let's go ahead and wipe that off while Pam talks to us about the next thing.
I love to do that too, Care Breath. I love to do it with the warm water. And you can leave it tonight. We're leaving things on a shorter period of time, but you can leave it till it completely dries. Like just like Care Breath said, like 20 minutes probably, depending on how thick. But you want it a fairly thick. Erica's got her camera off, but she had it the good thickness. And I was gonna point that out. Okay, this is my very favorite product other than our skincare sets. It's we call it our glycolic peel, but the full name is Time-Wise Repair Revealing Radiance Facial Peel. No one ever calls it that. Now, before I get started, your skin is not going to peel. So if you were to go an esthetician or a med spa and have a glycolic peel, there's all sorts of intensities from light intensity to significant intensity. And your skin, in varying degrees, depending on which one you get, for the next 2 to 3 weeks, will literally peel off. Now, when you finish peeling, it's gorgeous, like it's fresh baby skin. But who has that time? for you to not wear makeup for 3 weeks and your skin to peel off because you can't, you know, you how you want to peel it, you can't peel it off. It has to peel off on its own. That would drive me crazy. Anyway, this is delivered in the glycolic acid is delivered in a marine botanical so that there's no downtime. What you want to do is you want to tear open that packet and everywhere except right around your eyes. I even do down my neck and my chest. You're probably going to use the whole packet. Whereas with the repair strip or the miracle strip, you have enough to do tomorrow morning for sure, if not tomorrow night too. But do that peel all over your face. And the difference in we have an amazing microdermabrasion. It's a physical exfoliant. Awesome set. Awesome set if you like a physical. I do that 3 times a week, like every other day. Then I do this on the off days. So you want to do this a couple times a week. You would normally leave it on at least 10 minutes. I leave it on 10 or 15. It's probably going to tingle. I always want mine to tingle, but it doesn't always tingle because it does have a glycolic acid, but it's a chemical exfoliant. So the difference is not only does it slough off the cells that are sticking to the surface and maybe causing the finish of your skin to look different or your pores to get clogged or your foundation to not stay on evenly. It goes deeper to the ones that are kind of like clinging to each other and it sloughs those off too. So what you'll notice is it's a texture game changer. My daughter used to have those almost, they're not pimples, but you know, like a little between a rash and pimples, like on her cheek area, and completely got rid of those. And your moisturizers and serums that you follow after you do it, your skin can receive them. Because if you ever had that sensation where you put your moisturizer on, you put your foundation on, and you feel like it's just sitting on top of your face, it's not absorbing. Well, that is usually because you're lacking exfoliation. Sometimes it's because your cleanser is too harsh, but it's usually because you're lacking exfoliation. So you're going to notice that today when you do the rest of your products as well. So just apply it all over, and we're gonna probably, like I said, leave it on for 5 minutes. And while it's drying, I'm going to tell you a little bit about. Oh, I want you to see this. This is my favorite before. I love before and afters because this girl like is a director like me and KB. We know who she is. And she did it 8 days in a row when we first came out with it on her neck. Now, my neck, if you're around me, I'll be vain and start talking about my neck because it really bothers me. I lost a ton of weight a few years ago and my neck did not catch up. And so I'm thinking about doing something to it. But I do slather everything on it. But look at her neck, y'all. I mean, I'm not advocating you use it on your face 8 days in a row, but she did her neck 8 days in a row. I mean, I don't even have to say anything else. This is something you're really like, I want one of these. Also, did you see how big the bottle is? It lasts forever. So, I'm going to, I think I am. I'm going to talk to them. Yes, okay. I'm going to tell you a little bit about our background, a little bit about our culture. And the reason I want to do that is there's always one or two people at least that are curious about what we do. And but even more than that, we like for the people that fall in love with our product to know about our culture and about our company and what we stand for because we are in an era in life where 88% of American women are looking for something extra. Isn't that crazy? And a lot of that happened when post-COVID, we can say that word now without getting in trouble. Post-COVID, there was in May of like 2021, I think it was. If you probably read about it, it was either called, depending on the venue you read it from, the Big Quit or the Great Resignation, when over 4 million women that month resigned from their jobs. But coincidentally, that was the month that corporate America offered them the opportunity to stop working remotely and come back. And so when faced with that choice, when they had the option to have more of a work-life balance, they sought employment elsewhere. I get that because I started Mary Kay part-time in college, and then when I was finishing school, decided to make it my full-time job. So it's been my only full-time job. I've been a work from home girly all that time. Back then, that was not the path to travel. We were still in the work 30 years, collect a pension years. Now it is totally the path to travel. Um, I think people seek us out now for a few reasons. Sometimes they want to save some money. They're like, I love these products. And our goal really is that whether you're a consultant or a client, that you look and feel like $1,000,000 with our product as a vehicle, with the least amount of products and the least amount of steps for the most amount of results. That's our vision. Like, that's why we have an 88% client retention rate, which is unheard of in the cosmetic industry. So some people fall in love and they're like, I need a discount. And when it's $35 to get started, they're like, okay. Some people want to save some money, but they also want to make some money. I talked to a friend of mine, and it was Kimberly. She was on the way home from the grocery store, and she feeds everybody that comes to the house. And she said, Pam, I didn't even get very much. And it was $320. And my niece owns a catering company, and they estimate that groceries have gone up 40%. So sometimes people just have a little more month at the end of their money, and they want, anywhere from 500 or 600 to a couple thousand extra in their family. And then some people want something big. Maybe they don't hate their job, but they're fast forwarding a year, 5 years from now, and thinking, do I really want to still be here? What I want my life to look like? Do I want to do something different? And they want to build something big and, be a part of something big. One of the things that I love about us is that we are not a network marketing or a multi-level marketing. We're just a B2B business model. We literally buy the product from the manufacturer, which is us, Mary Kay. We sell it to the consumer, period. And whether you've been in a day or you've been in as long as I have, we make the exact same profit, and it's 50%, which it's the highest paid in the industry. But it's because we're not a multi-level. Nobody has to get that money, down the line. I love that about us. I love that we're made in the United States of America in Lewisville, Texas, in a state-of-the-art manufacturing facility that was actually built right before COVID. We were able to make hand sanitizer and be considered essential. Thank you, Lord. Talk about, perfect God timing. And I love that we follow European Union standards. The products that you're putting on your face right now, the big hullabaloo is that FDA, after 30 years of declaring red dye 3 bad in cosmetics, they took it out of food this week. Well, they mandated it be out by 26. The FDA bans 13 ingredients, whereas the European Union is approaching 1,600. It started at 1,378, then it's gone to 1,450, then it's 15 something, 1,600 to 13. And so we are very proud that we follow the European Union, and that also means that what you're putting on your face has no phthalates, no sulfates, no parabens. It's solid, good product. And I could go on and on about that, but I'm not going to, because I would take your time and I would get on my soapbox. And we know what happens if you've been with me when I get on my soapbox about all the things chemical. Okay, so we probably had your peel on for about 5 minutes. Let's warm that cloth up again if you're in your bathroom and you can, and just put it on your face. Wipe your face off. You might want to rinse it a couple times and wipe your face off. And then I want you to, as your face dries, I want you to feel your face. As corny as that sounds, I really want you at some point after you're using this product to touch your face and go, I love my skin. Because you want to love your makeup, but your makeup's never going to be a 10 if your skincare isn't a 10. And so we have a fabulous makeup line, but our goal is for you to love your skin so that every bit of makeup that we design for your makeup wardrobe, whether it's like me, an 11-minute in the bathroom girl, or someone who's Miss Glam, that you love that as well. So tell me in the chat, how does your face feel? Are you starting to be able to tell the difference?
I always make Matt feel my face. I'm like, after I do my feel, like, feel my face. No, feel my face.
I
It
love
feels
it.
so good.
One of my
He's
customers
like, I know now. I felt it a bunch of
I
times.
know, Karen, it's soft.
It feels great.
Yeah. One of my customers was finishing nursing school. She just finished. She's graduating in December. She's going to be on one of these, but she couldn't be here tonight. And she was just spending all her pennies on tuition. So she was like really squeaking, like cutting tubes open, trying to get to the end of her product. And she's starting NP school. Well, she used part of her Christmas money and the money she was saving up to get all of her stuff replenished. And she texted me while we were in San Antonio and she said, "Oh my gosh, I can never let myself do this." She said, "My skin feels amazing." And even my husband, I know him, she named his name, said, "Oh my gosh, how can it make such a huge difference in 2 days?" She said, "Because it's that good." So, so how does your face feel? Shelby said she used her peel this morning while doing her hair. Yeah, a lot of people. Julie will put hers on and put her eye patches on and then go drop the kids in Carline and then wipe it off when she gets home. Okay, I'm gonna get right to it. Sorry, y'all. I'm like so thirsty today, dehydrated. The next
Hey,
thing
that's
we're
why
gonna
your
do,
skin looks so good though, Pam, because
yes,
hydration too is
yes,
a factor.
yes, all the hydration. Um, Step 4. So this is your serum or your nighttime recovery if you're using the Miracle Strip. Most of you will have the repair strip. Let me tell you about the serum. Um, this serum we call Spanx for the face. And if you don't know what Spanx is or you don't use Spanx, don't tell me. Okay, just leave me in my delusion, a delulu state. Um, tightens, firms, lifts. It's the magic. One of my mom's customers came by to get some things. Mom lives with me, and she was like, "I run out of that more often." Yes, you do. That product will last you about 5 to 6 weeks, whereas the rest of your line will last you 3 to 4 months. It is truly magic. So this is called the youth triangle right here. And you want to lift that up and firm that up. This is going to be the thing that kind of connects everything and makes the magic happen. So you want to tear open that packet and everywhere but your eyes, you want to smooth it all over your face and do your neck as well. Now, I would make sure you go up on your neck and up here, go against gravity because you know gravity pulls down all day on all the things if you're following me. Um, and if you're not following me, you're not near my age bracket. So you just are like, I don't know what she's talking about. So smooth that on. It's going to feel amazing. Now you'll notice, you probably have noticed with the repair products, it smells like there's a scent. There is no scent. It's fragrance free. It is strictly how great the botanicals smell. So if you smell something, that's what it is. Because I'm one of those people, is anybody like me? I smell everything. Like smell everything. Oh, I love it. Noelle, her skin feels light and it's never felt so soft. The light, we get that comment so much that it feels so super hydrated, but like almost like they don't have anything on. Okay, so after the serum, same with the night recovery, you'll smooth that on. In the night recovery bottle, it's meant to burst those beads freshly. You won't get the same exact thing from the packet, but it's a state-of-the-art pump that does that. Okay, so the next thing is your night treatment. Now we have a day treatment, has an SPF of 30, and if you're sensitive to sunscreen, we have a swap we can do with that. So no worries. And then your night treatment has retinol in it. It has encapsulated retinol. We do have pure retinol in our clinical line, which if you're 20 or over, you need to talk to us about. But that's another conversation. So if you're pregnant or nursing, don't use this. We'll sub it for another moisturizer until you get out of that era. And so I want you to take that packet, and that packet will probably have enough for another night. So you can smooth that all over your face and your throat, your neck. Do not put it around the eyes because we have an eye product for that. So you don't want to push retinol close to your eyes. So smooth that on. I love the way this product feels. Look at these before and afters. Okay, so this is the first one, my top left, is after 22 days. And the next one is less than a month. Look at the softness, the texture change. Look at the guy. You know, we don't leave the guys out. Even his 11s are less defined. We're going to talk about 11s in a minute. And then this is after 3 years of using the product. Look at the inflammation in her face. Look at the bags under her eyes. Look how different, what a difference. She doesn't even look like the same person to me. She looks so much younger. Of course, she has bangs in one and then, not in the other, but yeah. So that's your cleanser, your lifting serum, your day and your night, and your eye cream. Now we're going to use the eye cream next. This is before and after the eye cream. I love this. Now in the actual eye cream, let me see if I can get mine up. I meant to lift it out so I wouldn't have y'all do this. You'll have a metal tip. The metal tip will always stay cold. So if you battle puffiness under your eye, you can actually dispense it out of the little hole right there, and then you can smooth it on like this. The tip is made like if you've ever, I love sports. Boxing is probably my least favorite sport, but I have watched it multiple times. And when someone gets hit, they have a disc, a metal disc that they lay on their eye so that they can see to continue to fight, and it takes the swelling out. Well, it's made out of that same thing. It's always cool. So it's ZMAC, zinc, magnesium, aluminum, and copper, and it's wonderful. So the Miracle Set does not come with an eye cream. We do suggest, obviously, that you have one, but you get to select it. And this is usually what we recommend, this eye cream. So smooth that on around your eyes. Let me tell you a tip about eye cream. I've told people this tip and they've been able to wear eye cream when they never could. Our eye cream, I have to talk with my hands, our eye cream migrates. And so you don't have to push it into your lash line. You can tap it under your eye gently. I'm using my ring finger because it's the weakest finger. Then you can tap it on your bone and a little bit on your lid, and it will scoot towards your lashes. If you push it all the way to your lashes, our lashes are meant to protect us. So any cream product is going to hold it there. And usually, for me at least, for a lot of people, it'll cause irritation. I've got a Pippi Longstocking hair, like Cindy Lou Who, something right there. It's making me crazy. Sorry, y'all. Okay, so you should have completed your eye cream, and that would be your last product, except for this. This is our newest product in our clinical line. Our clinical line is a derm line. It's dermacosmetics. So we're licensed to do dermacosmetics, which means active ingredients, pure retinol, niacinamide, PHA and AHA acids, vitamin C, resveratrol, hyaluronic acid, and ceramide. So we help you decide on those based on need specific things. Kind of like if I said, I have a magic wand, I can wave it across your skin. What would you want to change or fix? And they're need specific. Skincare is customizable, but this is its
Look
own
at that, one
magic
of those
wand. I know.
foreheads. Oh
It's like,
my
whoa.
gosh. One of those foreheads on that screen is just
I
magnificent.
know. I know. We're calling it the Forehead Club
I
because
always wanted to be a model. I just didn't know it was going to be my forehead.
no, girl. I know it. Well, this is, and we will tell you that clinically, it says that you will see results in 4 weeks. We personally began to see it in just a few days. And so it's 76% as effective as injection. So if you're already an injection girl, it can lengthen the time in between yours and save you some money. Or if you're not and don't want to be, then it can help you in that area. So it is for your forehead, for your 11s, for under here. I put it here, and I have some little tiny fine lines. I mean, you might not can see them, but in my magnifying mirror, I can see them. And I put it in there as well. So we have a deep wrinkle filler that's great for around your lips. Although Monica told me she was using this around her lips and getting great results. So this is your new BFF, I'm telling you. What is it? The best wrinkle is the one that hasn't formed yet. So there you go. Okay,
So
we
true.
always have a deal. I feel like, what's that old show? They tried to bring it back. Let's make a deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like back in Mom's day. Mama thought it was the coolest. I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, so we always have a deal. So this is your party deal. If you were in love with the way your face feels, I would tell you, if we're in a room, I would tell you I did not just lock the door. You do not have to buy a moisturizer to get out of here, okay? Because one of the things we pride ourselves in is helping you get what you want, customizing your skin. Our goal, like, remember, is that you look and feel like $1,000,000 with this product as the vehicle. And but these are your deals because it's not expensive to use Mary Kay, but sometimes if you're completely switching lines, you feel like you drop a chunk. And we want to give you some specials just as an intro to be our new customer. So the Platinum Bundle, got my roll it back right here. The Platinum Bundle is your repair set. Most of you, if not all of you, had the repair strip. So that's your repair set. You get the roll it bag for free. Everyone loves this roll it bag. It like unvelcros. It has 4 pockets that come off. It has a little swivel handle right here. It's so great. I call it a relationship saver if you have a small bathroom. And you get to choose from the spa bar at the bottom 2 half-off items, which it makes sense that you would choose your charcoal mask and your peel so that you can repeat this Hydrasession experience. But you can choose anything you want from the bottom. There's lots of amazing products, and we can tell you about the ones that if you're not sure. The second bundle is the Diamond Bundle. It's 208. It's your ultimate miracle set. So your miracle set, including an eye cream and your microdermabrasion. So your physical exfoliant that I mentioned. You also get the roll-up bag. You also get 2 half-off items from the spa bar. Again, I would suggest choosing the peel and the charcoal, unless you already have those. The gold bundle, you get it's $150. It's the miracle set plus an eye cream, and you get 2 half-off items from the spa bar. No free roll-up bag. And then the silver bundle is the miracle set without the eye cream and 1 half-off item from the spa bar. So that you will also get this little piece of literature in a text from me at about 8:45. And so you can have it to repeat. It'll have a link. You just enter your email and it'll show you it doesn't save your email, but it'll just show you the picture. Now, if you are like, girl, I'm in love with all of it, like, talk to me. And you heard me talk about people that want to save some money, and they get started with Mary Kay for $35. Y'all, when I got started, it was $100 back in the day. But that's your e-start. It gives you a few samples. It gives you a couple books. It gives you your own online website, totally paid for the year. And after that, it's only $30 a year. And it gives you the ability to take credit cards, because a lot of times, even if you want in for the discount, your friends and family see you looking so good and they want to buy what you have. So that way you have that option. So what you saw there was you saw your whole set, that you would sign up and get your whole set, for half off with your first order. So I love that. Okay, I need my slide, I think.
Sorry.
That's okay.
I'll be struggling, Pam.
I went
Just
blank.
because I'm a millennial does not mean that technology loves me.
Mm.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, thank you. So you just text your consultant and tell her what set you want to get started with, and she'll help you choose your half off items. Now, I want you to do this for me. This is always like my thing. You're going to text your consultant one of these letters. Actually, you know what? Let's just put it in the chat, because we're all friends here. It doesn't matter. I'm totally like, if you love us, if you don't love us, I'm totally fine with either of those.
Well, we know you love us,
We know
but
you love us. Yes. So I want you to put in the chat, if you're like, I love it, I'm totally good with being a customer, I'm going to support my consultant and just pay full price. So put A if that's you. B, if you're thinking, I wouldn't mind being a brand ambassador and get it half price with my first order. Like, I would love a discount. I'm in love with all of it. I might even buy my mama set. And so put B in the chat if you're a B. C is, this is so fun. Yes, I want to sign up for $35, but I would love to just hang out with y'all, make a little bit of money, and get my discount. So A, B, or C, put that in the chat for me. And also text your consultant in case she's not keeping up with the chat. Can you do that? Text your consultant A, B, or C. And we just want to thank you for being here. Carrie Beth is we're going to have a giveaway. And we love to give things away. And we're going to get that situated. I'm going to keep talking until she gets her people together.
Yes.
For that.
Talk for just a second.
And part of the way you're getting is putting your letter in the chat. Part of the way you're getting in the giveaway is putting your letter in the chat. So you want to make sure and tell us something. Katie, is this C? Yay, Katie. We love all the A's, all the B's, and all the C's. We love it all.
Okay, and I think at least one person is Zoom user. So just make sure that your consultant knows who you be.
Yes.
Is
yes.
you be Zoom user? Make
Yeah.
sure your consultant knows. Okay, so who's ready? Give it away, give it away, give it
I know. I
away.
feel like we need to,
I know, wish I had the sound.
Red Hot Chili
Okay,
Peppers. Yeah.
I know. So, if you have not heard of K beauty or like Korean glass skin that's very trending right now, we actually have, oh, there it is, Pam, a biocellulose mask,
You
y'all.
can't be on Instagram or TikTok and not have heard about this type of mask.
It's everything. It is everything. So we're giving away two of those. Okay. So our winners for that are, drum roll please, Molly. You're our first winner, Molly.
Yay!
Yay! So, Molly, be sure and tell your consultant your address so we can get that to you. Okay, because you're going to want to put it on tonight, but it won't get there quite that fast, but we will get it to you. Okay. And then our next winner is Sky.
Yay! What a pretty
Hi.
name.
Okay, so be sure if you are Sky or Molly, let us know. And then reminder that your consultant really wants your feedback. She wants to know, how did your face feel? How did you like it? What was your favorite? And so she probably has a little something for you if you will get back with her and let her know how you feel about tonight. Thank y'all so much. Yay. Congrats, Molly and Sky.
Thank you guys. We appreciate you being here. And you'll get that in just a few minutes. So just text your consultant which specials you want to take advantage of. And if you were a B or a C, we're going to have your consultant send you a link to do your $35. It's easy as that. Okay. Thanks for being here. Y'all have a great Thursday night. Bye.
Yes. Bye.